my channel. Before we begin with this video, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel, and even tap that bell and turn on my post notifications because I will be posting regularly at the start of this video. I'm not sure when this video will be up, but once it's up, I will be posting regularly. Now let's get on with the video. So you can tell by the title, I'm going to be telling you guys how I found out I was pregnant and how I told my parents and all of my family as well. So in December of 2019, I was in a relationship, and it was around the end of December when I actually found out, except I was very, I didn't believe it because my whole entire family, a week or two prior, had been sick with the stomach virus, and the first symptom I had was I started getting morning sickness. But because my family had a stomach virus, I thought that I got a stomach virus too. Fun fact, my dad was actually the first one to know that I was pregnant before even I knew. And he says it's father's instinct, and I believe it. So I started getting sick in December. I think I got sick about 5 days in a row, about 2 to 3 times each day, and then it completely went away until my 3rd trimester. And my periods were already irregular, so I was late on my period, but I didn't think much of it because, like I said, I was already irregular. So my dad had started asking me if I was pregnant, and I kept saying no, I'm not, because I didn't know that I was. But he had started asking me a lot and pretty frequently as well. So I decided to go to a pregnancy clinic, and I got a test done, and I also got an ultrasound. After the test came back positive, I was just really in shock, and I even got an ultrasound. I'll go ahead and show you guys. It's right here. So I got the ultrasound done, but even after leaving the clinic, I was still kind of shaken up over the fact that I was just turning 19 and that I was pregnant, and I was really scared. I didn't know how to tell my parents, how to tell my friends, all my other family. I felt like I was gonna let them down, disappoint them. I hadn't started college yet, so I was really, it was a lot of stress on me. And my partner at the time, he did not want me to tell anybody. So I ended up hiding my pregnancy for 4 months. So I found out late December, early January, and I didn't tell anybody or announce it worldwide until March, and I was 4 months pregnant at the time. And when I did that, I chose to do that because my relationship was getting really toxic and really negative, and it's not good to be stressed when you're pregnant. So I decided to get out of my toxic relationship. I told my mom and my dad, and they were actually very, very supportive. So if that's what you're worried about, just take some time, breathe, think about it, talk about it with your partner if you're still with them. If you're not, just don't worry, don't stress about it too much, because you could hurt yourself and you could hurt the baby as well. And when I say hurt yourself, I mean mentally and emotionally. You can really destroy your mind if you're stressing about this. So just take all the time you need before telling anybody. Let it soak in your mind first, and then go and tell them when the time is right, not when people say you should. Don't let them pressure you into telling people. So me and my partner ended up breaking up, and he was just so toxic. I actually haven't spoken to him since then, and this was March of 2019 now. After that, I felt so much better after telling everybody. Another reason why I told everyone, besides my toxic relationship, is that it had been 4 months and I did not have any prenatal care, and I just wanted to make sure that my baby was fine and that my baby was growing and that he was developing everything that he needed to develop and that he was growing on time and that my placenta was good, and that his umbilical cord was good, you know, just all of that. And I wanted to make sure that my body was good and healthy enough to carry him to term or full term. I ended up having him at 37 weeks and 4 days. I was admitted at 37 and 2 days for gestational hypertension, which is high blood pressure. Another thing is that I was kind of rushing into finding an OB, and I ended up picking a very crappy OB. So I was trying to enjoy my pregnancy, but it was very hard when my OB was like constantly nagging at me, kind of. She had the attitude where it was her way or no way. She didn't really want to listen to me. Unless I had one of my parents with me, then she would kind of listen to me. She would kind of listen to them. But if I was by myself, she would say what she had to say and then she would leave. She wouldn't really give me any time for questions. So needless to say, I was trying to enjoy my pregnancy, but I ended up getting stressed out again. Luckily, my baby was born on August 6, 2019 at 2:01 p.m. He was 6 pounds 12 ounces and 19 inches long. He didn't cry when he came out. He did for a little bit and then he stopped. And just thinking back at it, I would do it all again if I had to, like the entire situation. I was in labor for 43 hours. Yes, 43 hours. I went over half of that without an epidural, but then I got an epidural, but half of it failed. So I felt everything on one side and nothing on the other side. Some people, when telling everyone, some people weren't as supportive, but as long as you have your immediate family and your immediate friends and they support you, then you should be fine. Really, all you have to have is a support system and just love and care for your baby as much as you can, because that's really all there is to it when it comes to pregnancy. And just take care of yourself. You really need to take care of yourself as well. Don't stress out. I know you get cravings, so go ahead and satisfy those cravings, but not too much, because too much junk is not good. Trust me. It is a very tough road, but with your support system by your side, not just your support system, but me as well. I don't think of you guys as subscribers. I think of you guys as family. So if any of you ever need anything or have any questions at all, like no matter what the topic is, don't be afraid to comment in the comment section. I will have all my social media linked in the description below. If you made it this far in the video, comment like apples or something. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Also, before I go, I just wanted to say that it is totally okay to turn to YouTube for advice and support and even questions and help. When I first found out that I was pregnant, I definitely turned to YouTube about the entire pregnancy process. I watched people such as Cam and Fam, KB and Baby, Sophie Gonzalez, and even Yasmin Switzer, and they are amazing, and they helped me so much, and they don't even realize it. So don't feel like you're crazy for coming to YouTube for help, because honestly, it's what a lot of people do. They come to YouTube for help and for advice and support, as I mentioned before, and they end up getting what they need. They get that help, they get that support from not even just the YouTuber, but also from some of their subscribers as well. So don't feel like you're not good enough for coming to YouTube to find support and find help, because YouTube is a very big platform. There's a lot of people in here that are able to help and would love to help, as a matter of fact. So don't feel bad for coming to YouTube for help, and I hope you come back to YouTube to find more videos besides just mine, to listen to their stories as well. When I listened to Yasmin Switzer's story and Sophie Gonzalez's story, they inspired me to actually make this video. So I wouldn't have made this. I'm a very insecure person, but I feel like their stories helped me so much, and that if my story could help anyone out there, even if it's just one person, then I would love to do that. So I love you guys.